what's everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back for another Division 2 build video. Well, guys, I'm in the PTS. I've been testing a lot of builds lately, and I've been having a lot of fun. Once I heard in the state of the game that they're going to make TU12, especially for skill builds, they want to focus on skill builds. I was like, say no more, man. This is my jam. I'm going to love it. I'm going to absolutely love it. I'm actually loving it. I've been testing out various builds, and I actually came up with this one. It's actually doing so much damage, and it beating my current favorite build by a significant amount of margin. Like, it's just amazing. So I'm not just gonna put you guys on hold. I'm gonna show you the build straight up. So this is the build over here, as you can see. This is probably the hardest hitting turret build you can make. I know this is PTS. There are a lot of things can change, but right now, just enjoy the damage, okay? That's all I can say. So I'm using the Technician specialization with 10% skill damage. That's basically what I'm doing. Now, don't tell me that I'm losing one skill tier and I could use an armor here and there. I know I can, but I'm not using it, okay? Now, I'm using the new exotic weapon, the assault rifle, and also the new named assault rifle as well. So the named one is actually the test subject. There's nothing different between this one and the Harmony. The perfectly in sync talent is same. There's no difference between the talent. It's just this is an assault rifle. That's it. This is just an assault rifle. That's it. Now, the capacitor is actually insane. This is actually insane. This will be a go-to weapon for any skill build player. Now, why is that? Is because you can see shooting enemies builds a stack to a cap of 50. Each stack grants plus 1% skill damage, and that means if you shoot, you get skill damage. So every time you shoot, if you shoot 50 bullets to a target, you will have 50% skill damage. Yes, 50% skill damage. Now, this damage stays for 5 seconds, and after 5 seconds, it will deplete by one stack per second. So it will be like 49, 48, 47. It's going to keep on dropping. But if you keep on firing your weapon, you will always keep that 50% skill damage active. Always going to have that 50% active. And also, for each skill tier, you will gain 5% weapon damage. So that means if you have a 6 skill tier build, you will have 30% weapon damage. This is basically in sync talent on steroids. That's all I can say. That's basically, this is it. Now, who doesn't want 50% skill damage, man? Seriously. So since I'm having a weapon that I need to fire all the time to get that extra damage, that's why I'm also using the Hanayu named backpack, which is the force multiplier, because it gives me perfect combined arms talent, which gives me 30% skill damage for 3 seconds every time I shoot, of course. So that's what I'm doing it. And I also have my old Wyvern chest piece, because 10% skill damage. I have glass cannon here, 25% multiplicative damage, can go wrong with it. I was actually using kinetic momentum. You could actually use it. There's not a lot of difference between damage, glass cannon and kinetic momentum. There's not a lot. I already made a video and I showed you guys with proof that there's only like 2,000 damage difference between these two. You could use this, but I'm using it because I wanted to go and hit the highest number possible. That's basically what I'm doing. Okay, now the 3 pieces, I'm using the new brand set, the 3-piece here, as you can see. Now the new brand set is called Empress International. Now the first piece will give me 10% skill health, second will give me 10% skill damage, and third will give me 10% skill efficiency. This 2 is acceptable, or if I should say understandable. What about the third one? Skill efficiency. The skill efficiency, if you guys don't know, is just like weapon handling. There's a bunch of stats hidden in it. Now, what are those stats? 10% skill damage, skill haste 10%, 10% skill duration, 10% skill health, and 10% status effect. If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure that's the all. I'm pretty sure I'm not missing anything. So yeah, technically, your 3-piece, if you use 3-piece of this brand set, you will have 20% skill damage, because the skill efficiency is also giving you 10% skill damage. Sorry to say, bye Hardwire. I love you. I still love you. Like, 3-piece Hardwire, 50% skill damage was the hardest hitting, but this one is taking over now. 3-piece of this will give me 20%, so I'm sticking with this. 5% more, man. Plus, it's a brand set, so I have that extra attribute as well. So yeah, I have maxed out skill damage on every single of my pieces, so I'm not sacrificing any skill damage anywhere. So I have all skill damage. You can see skill damage maxed out everywhere. And also the chest piece I showed you, maxed out skill damage, same for the backpack. And now, what's going on in the holster? The holster is the new exotic holster, which is the waveform. Now, this always drops with +1 skill TIA, 10% skill damage, and 12% skill haste. No, I mean, this is maxed out, but usually it drops with skill damage and skill haste. It depends on what it's going to be. But yeah, the talent is alternating current. Generate a stack of 3% skill damage on one of your skill, okay? Every second, capping at 10 stacks. That means every second you'll generate 3% skill damage. If you're using a drone and turret combo, then maybe your drone will have that 3%, generating over time, and in 10 seconds you have 30% skill damage on your drone. But after 10 seconds at the cap, the stack transfers to your other skill. So after 10 seconds, your drone will transfer that 30% skill damage slowly to your turret, and vice versa. The turret will transfer it to your drone will transfer to your turret. That's basically what's going to happen. So you're going to have 30% extra skill damage just by using this holster. So why not use it? That's the thing. So I'm using this. Now that's basically the build. Now I'm using a turret and an artificial hive here to see how much higher I can actually reach, but I will show you the numbers with the drone and turret combo as well. But first, let's see how much damage I can do. So I'm going to actually fire my capacitor to gain that 50% skill damage. I have to shoot like 50 rounds to get that 50%, right? So yeah, there you go. You can see I have 50 now. So I'm just going to keep on shooting. Now I'm going to deploy my turret, and look at that. The artificial hive is actually buffing it, and look at the damage. Look at the damage. That's insane damage. 300, and actually it's transferring now. Okay, now you can see the arrow. So you saw the arrow transferring from the left to right. Yeah, so that's how you know which skill is buffed. So right now the arrow is on the right side. It's facing on the right. It's showing it's going on the right. That means my right skill is buffed. Now you can see it's transferring from the right to left. That means that the turret is getting buffed. The skill which is on the left side is getting buffed. So now my turret is buffed up with 30% skill damage. So now I'm going to actually shoot it with the, there you go, 50%. Now look at this, 358,000. The turret is hitting for 358,000, guys. That is insane. Now, again, it's transferring to the right. Now, that's why I would say having two skills on two of your skill, of course, two skills you're using in two skill places, that's actually the better way, because right now my hive is doing nothing but just buffing the damage of my turret. But if I had a drone there, my drone would be doing the damage as well when the damage transfers to the drone side, and then my turret will do the damage when the damage transfers to my turret side. So let's just swap to the drone and see what happens. So I'm going to switch to the drone now, and let's see how much damage my turret does with just actually it's transferring to the drone, which is good. So that's the good thing, that you will never lose damage. If you, let's say you have the damage on the right, my turret is active, so my turret is doing less damage, but if I activate my drone and let it shoot, my drone will do more damage. So, 30% more damage, which is pretty sweet. And every 10 seconds, these damage transfers to each other, and it's like unlimited. There's no cooldown on it. So that's why I'd say this holster is really sweet. This is a really sweet holster. So I'm actually going to destroy my drone right now and let my turret shoot and see how much damage I can do. You can see I'm shooting for like 279. You can see the turret is actually doing 279,000 per shot. And that's without the artificial buff. The artificial is buffing for 358,000. You saw that. So without the artificial hive, my turret is still hitting 279,000 with this build. It's wow. All I can say is just wow. That's a lot of damage. That's seriously a lot of damage with this particular build. There are other ways you can actually run it. You can change, tweak, of course, if you want to. And I'm not really sure that this exact same damage will be put on the base game or not. But still, I just wanted to show you guys. Now, also one cool feature, you can see the turret is about to die, but I can just pick it up right now. You can see I picked up, and just the cooldown, the simple cooldown goes away, and I have my turret refreshed back again. Actually, I'm going to deploy my drone and see how much my drone can do. So I'm going to have this extra 50% damage active and let my drone shoot with the perfect combined arms. My drone is actually doing 174,000. That's actually a really nice amount of damage for a drone. And for my turret is hitting 279,000. I'm just really impressed with this build. What can I say? And I really hope that this exact same damage numbers are actually transferred to the main game, so we can have some fun in the skill, because that's the basic thing what they're doing, right? They're making the skill builds better. So yeah, there's no need to nerf anything. There's nothing overpowered here. It's just fun. I'm just really loving it right now. And yeah, it's currently going to be my go-to build if this build make in the game. And I would say this is actually the ideal way to actually run it. I will make a build video on the new gear set, which is this one, the rigor gear set. But right now, I just wanted to show you guys the high-end one. But later I'm going to make that one, and I use the exotic. So yeah, just try it out. If you have the PTS, just check it out yourself, and also comment on the comment section that what else you will change and if you can increase your damage or not. But currently, I would say this is like the hardest hitting turret and drone combo right now in the game, like in the PTS, of course, not in the game. It's not live here. But yeah, I mean, just leave your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, that's basically it for the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.